Hey friends, happy Tuesday. It's Jen Pitta with By the Shore Stamping. Welcome into another edition of Teach Me Tuesday. I am actually excited to be here today and share with you a little bit of a gift packaging project that I was inspired by Poodles from the UK. She does some really cute projects, and she did these some time ago, but this was actually one that I copied from her for Creative Escape last month. So we are going to make this little treat holder, and this one's kind of seen better days. It had a rough transport from Creative Escape, but it's a cute little self-closing treat holder. So you could put candy in here, you could put lipstick or chapstick or rolled up cash. If you're doing cash, it could be a cute way to do something different for a cash gift. All sorts of things, and it actually holds quite a bit, so you can get a lot of items in here. We kind of jokingly said at Creative Escape that it was a tampon holder, so that's what it lovingly became referred to as, but it's really not. That's probably not the best use of this. But you could put a lot of different things in here. So I'm going to show you how to make this. What's really cool is it's a box bottom fold on the bottom, so it really kind of expands quite a bit, like I said, so it holds a lot of stuff, and even without the bow on, it will actually close it. It will stay closed, which is really cool. So let's go ahead and show you how to do this. And for those of you that were at Creative Escape, this will be just a nice little refresher for you when you if you try to do these again at home, because there was a little bit of scoring involved. So I'm using my Score Pal, because not my Score Pal, my Score tool, because it's a really handy tool for any scoring projects, because it's got great measurements here. It makes it really easy, especially even for me who has difficulty sometimes with things like 7/8 and 3 1/8 and that kind of thing. So I'm going to put my paper, first I'm going to cut it to 4 by 6. So you can get quite a few out of a 12 by 12 sheet, or you're just going to cut a tiny bit, 2 inches off on one side if you're using 6 by 6 paper like we were. And so on the long side, I'm going to put that up against the top here, and on this, with the long side up, I'm going to go ahead and score on the side at 7/8. So I'm going to score that right down the side here, and then I'm going to turn that with the score closest to the top. So now we're going to score. We're going to do 2 full scores from top to bottom, and then 2 partial scores from the top to that score line we just made. So the first full score is at 1/2 inch, and actually I'm going to flip this around and use the larger ball on my stylus because it's a little bit easier on thinner paper. It will be less likely to cut through. Then the next full score is on 2 1/4. So I'm just going to do a full score on that one. And then we have 2 partial scores. Oy. And that's 1 3/8. So 1 2 3. So we'll do a partial score there, and then 3 1/8. So a partial score there. And now hopefully you can see that in the video. There you go. You can see that I've got a bunch of tabs basically here, and then 2 full score lines. So we're done with the scoring, so I'm going to leave that here. And I'm using the Feels Like Frost paper because that's what we used at Creative Escape. Unfortunately, this is sold out for this year, but it's one of the items that's actually coming back in the next holiday catalog in 2020. So do not fret, you'll be able to get that again next year. I'm going to go ahead and take this little square out. And you know what else is really exciting? They announced that the Merry Moose stamp set and punch are going to be back for next year too. That was super popular and sold out really fast, so that's exciting. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut these and make little tabs. So you can kind of see this coming together, right? I'm going to go ahead and fold on all of my score lines. I'm going to want the silver part out, I think, so I'm going to go ahead and just fold these all in. And then I'm going to grab some tear and tape, which is some nice, really sturdy tape, but it's really easy to work with because it tears apart very easily. So I'm just going to put a strip of this right along the tab, tear that off, give it a good burnish with my finger, make sure it's fully attached to the paper, and then I'm just going to pull this off, and I'm going to fold this over and just lie it flat and seal it. All right, now while that's like that, I'm going to go ahead and grab my tag topper punch, and I'm going to slip that all the way in the back. And actually, I'm going to flip it over because I want to make sure it's centered. So punch that out. That's just going to give it kind of like a little cute scalloped top. All right, then now we're going to do our bottom. So we're going to kind of push that open. So see how it's like a square bottom? So basically we're going to fold these all in on itself, and I'm going to put tape on each one of these except for one. So on 3 of these, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of the tear and tape. So I'm not going to do a ton because it's going to kind of hold itself together. I'll put a little bit more on the last one, just so that it stays closed. So I'll put 2 on this one. Okay. And the trickiest part of this is actually making sure the bottom tabs adhere together. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this one in. Oh, I did that wrong. I'll fold that one in, then this one in. No, I'm still doing that wrong. I want that one on the top. There we go. This one in, like that. Now, what I usually do is I take a pair of scissors or something long that I can stick in there and just sort of put, that's not quite long enough. Where's my bone folder? And I can kind of seal that shut. There we go. Then I'm going to take, probably should have taken these off first. Let's take them all off at the moment. There's that one. Oops, maybe. There's that one. And oh, goodness. Yeah, definitely easier to do it before you started to assemble. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and seal. Make sure the box is straight. And I'm going to seal this one. And then I'm going to put this one on top. And there you have the little box bottom. And then I can kind of sit it down, put this in here, and sort of rub on the bottom so it stays well adhered. Okay? And now you can see, trim off a little bit. I got a little bit of an edge, so I'm just going to trim that. And you can see the box kind of stays shut all on its own. You just kind of push it shut and it pops shut. And then you have a cute little treat holder. All right, so then I just took a piece of the Seaside metallic ribbon and I'm going to tie the top of that. You'd obviously want to put something in it first and then you could tie it shut. But I'm just going to, for ease, I'm going to go ahead and just tie this shut now so you can see what the finished product will look like. And floof up my bow a little bit. Okay. I'm trying to move that over a little bit so it's not crooked. There we go. And I can trim off the other side. That's cute, right? Then I have a scrap piece of white, and I'm going to take Seaside Spray ink, which is one of the colors in the paper, and it also matches the ribbon. And I'm just going to stamp that on the side here, like that. And then I'm going to take my gray granite and the 2 from Itty Bitty Christmas. And I'm just going to stick that like that. I may have wanted to do the circle first, but it's all good. And then I'm just going to slip my 1.5 inch circle punch in here. And I'm going to leave some room so that they can write the name. Punch that out. And I'm just going to, I took a 1 3/4 inch circle and die cut that first. And I'm just going to attach this to here. And then I'm going to take some dimensionals, which these aren't snipped apart, so let me do that. Snip those apart. And you'll see that I just used the backside pattern to cut that circle, so you can see it patches that, but I'm going to use the other side for the layering circle. I'm just going to peel off the backings on these. And then I'm just going to attach that to the front here. And there you have it, the finished product. A cute little holder that you could put all sorts of goodies in there, jewelry, candy, money, whatever you like. And it will make a great little presentation for you for the holidays. So we're still kind of continuing with some holiday hoopla because we are getting very close to the holiday now. So I hope your preparations are going well and everything is stress-free. If you're watching this on the day that I'm recording it, today is December 10th, 2019, and tomorrow, December 11th, is free shipping day for Stampin' Up! All day. So if you have anything on your wish list, tomorrow will be a great day to do it. You should still get it in time for the holiday. If you have any crafty people on your list, this would be a good time to order. You'll get free shipping, and you'll be able to get some goodies for your friends and families that are also crafty. Just keep in mind that this year they are doing free shipping on orders of $50 or more. So you want to order at least $50 and then you'll get free shipping. So it's a great little deal and a great way to stock up on some crafty supplies for those crafty friends of yours. All right, as always, if you like this video, please be sure to hit like and subscribe. And if you know anybody that would like to see it as well, feel free to share that. I always appreciate that. Have a great week and we'll see you next time for Teach Me Tuesday. Bye.